So before I get into this video, I have to preface it by saying not all of our trades, as you've seen in my other videos hopefully, but not all of our trades are going to be big 100 pip movers like this one. But to see this on a Monday, to see this on the first day of the month, it's an exciting trade. So there's a couple of things that we can pull from this, and hopefully by the end of this video, you get something out of it where you can take from my win here today on GbpNzd and apply it into your own trading to help you make better trading decisions going forward. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Austin Silver. I appreciate you being here. It's Monday, August 3rd. We're looking here, as you can see, at my P&L on Owanda. This is the FX Trade app that you can download and run on a PC or a Mac, I believe. I use it just to show you guys the pips. As you can see, I'm up over 100 pips on the piece that I still have in this trade. My stop loss is locked at 197.35. My entry price here is 196.63. I want to quickly show you the P&L as well. Up over 4% today between the positions that I've already closed. It's been a really pain-free trade. And I want to, like I said, break it down for you in a way that presents this so you can, of course, see the pattern and how this is something you're going to see in my other trade videos, but also in a way that isn't intimidating. So let's just take a look quickly here at the 15 minutes. So you're seeing these vertical lines, these dotted lines, that's the day separators. So you're looking at Monday, Friday into Thursday here on the far left. The zone set at Thursday's initial high at about 8:15, 9 o'clock, somewhere around 196.40, 196.50. That zone was respected during the Asian session here on Friday. That zone was retested when we went from the Asian session into the London session on Friday, and then it was used as support for a move higher into the afternoon. So now, coming in on Monday, retesting that level that we knew was significant going back to Thursday, and seeing the price today being at the 200 EMA, I knew that we could see a move higher. Now, the main issue, or knock as we like to call it, with this trade was that the TDI was falling. As you can see, the L50, the RSI were actually in the sell zone at the time of taking this position. But lately, and if you're in our VIP, if you're in the Facebook group, you know I've been posting my markups and showing you guys, if you have significant price levels, you can look for D1 entries like this, even if the TDI is not as perfect as we'd like to see for an A1 great entry. But remember, that's the difference here. Those are A1 entries. These are D1 entries. They're two different systems. So the D1, because we know it's more of a pullback system rather than a breakout system, you're looking at the significant level of price, here being 196.40, 196.50. You're looking at that level of price as being almost the most important thing in your analysis. Now, you want to still take the TDI into consideration, but I think if you can use significant zones, I've seen it so many times in the markups, if you can use those zones, you can still find really good risk reward opportunities. So let me show you on the 1 minute what I liked as it came down to that zone. Now, you can see the divergence building, if I push this TDI up, from about 6:15 my time into 7 o'clock. Once we set the low at 7, we retested that low at 7:20 and couldn't break lower. So now we're finally making higher lows. And a lot of people would look to jump into this trade somewhere in here around 196.53 on a break above that range that I was talking about. But I waited. I took a small piece of risk there, but added the rest of my risk on here once we confirmed that level as it tried to break back down through the 50. It couldn't, came back through, setting up another, at that point, higher low. So now structure's moving in my favor, the TDI was in the buy zone, and then it was just a matter of managing the risk. You can see from the position, from the entry, the L50 holds the buy zone all the way till 10:45. At that point, we were up already about 100 pips. So it had already moved so far that my stop loss has been locked for so long that even if it wanted to come back down, it would take me out in profit. Like I showed you here on the FX Trade app, you can see the stop is locked at 197.35. Where that is right here. So we still have plenty of space to give. As we're getting into the later part of the day, I do expect this to slow down, and I, like I said, have a small piece left in it, but the reason I'm not completely out of the trade, and maybe this is the value that you take, is because we haven't had a solid exit signal. I read it really well to be looking for longs here off this price level, and it's only broken the 8 EMA, which we've seen it break the 8 and then get back above and continue. Now, if this breaks down through the 21, which is this red line here, if it breaks down through the 21, that's probably where I'll take the rest of this trade out, call it a day, and come back tomorrow. So whether you take the fact that I was using price and the significant level from last week to look for my entry, whether you take the 1 minute and 15-minute combination of time frames out of this trade, I'm hoping that you're seeing something here that you can apply into your trading going forward. But if you want more specifics, if you want to really understand what the D1 is, what the A1 is, click the links down in the description. I'll have links to our courses where you can really take, just 10-15 hours of your time to go through some videos that are going to walk you through how to trade repeatable patterns like this, how to read the TDI and read the EMAs and know how to use them properly to give you good risk reward opportunities, because that's all we're looking for.